Hey guys, it's Ask Angel Anything. Just wanted to hop on here really quick and talk about a few things. I'm getting a lot of several comments and questions about the Affordable Care Act and the 1095A. Basically, your refund's being held hostage because you have not submitted your 1095A and your 8962 to complete your tax return. Now, what do? There's two ways to go about this. There are some people out there that don't want to report it. I understand. There are ramifications after that, and some people that are required. You do want to report it if you do have a 1095A to remain compliant. But I want to just touch on a few things here. Call your marketplace. We can maybe give you the name of your company, but call the marketplace. They're the ones that are going to supply you with the 1095A information. You can get the 8962 and the instructions off of the irs.gov website. Okay, send it in and fax it along with the letter that you received in the mail requesting the information. Now, of course, if you don't have this information, you want them to process your return without the 1095A information, or you have a 1095B or C. For a 1095B or C, you do not have to mail it in, nor do you have to do the 8962. For the 1095A, though, if you do not want to report that information, basically there is a time frame and a process that you have to wait, okay? It's a 45-day waiting period for the information to... It's a 45-day waiting period for us to give you time to respond to the letter, to send us the information in the mail or fax it, and for us to update it. Now, once we get that information, it does take about 10 working business days for a caseworker to basically take your return out of electronic processing, put your return back together, because now it is a complete return with the 1095A and the 8962, and then they have to input it into the system again. With that being said, it starts the process as a paper return, which could be essentially 6 to 8 weeks. And that does include mealtime delivery for your refund, because 90% of the time, the refund will come in the mail, okay? If you do not want to send that information, you can always write in or fax in a letter requesting that your return be processed without that information. Okay, understand that there's still 10 working days for a caseworker to put your return together and 6 to 8 weeks for processing. There's no other way around it. It's for either or. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. But basically, yes, your refund will continue to be held during that time frame in the process. So again, if you guys have any questions for me, any concerns, please don't hesitate to leave them down in the comments. Subscribe, and get done with that filing. Season's almost halfway through, guys. Have a good Friday.